gonna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light and make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one. You're the one. Touching lives.
Hello, Nigeria, and welcome to Airtel Touching Lives. We take you across the country, meeting individuals, families, and communities who are going that extra mile to achieve something for everyone.
Touching lives.
Coming up in this episode, we visit a primary school where they do great work with physically and mentally challenged children. And we meet a family that is struggling to survive after a tragic hit-and-run accident. Physically challenged children are often hidden away from people that don't understand their disability. But mentally challenged children are very often abused and almost never allowed the opportunity to develop to their full potential. In this story, we travel to a primary school in Lagos to see how they integrate children with all levels of ability, providing them with quality education. Airtel went to see how we could touch their lives.
There are thousands among us, but we do not see them because they're supposedly an embarrassment, a bad reflection on the family, even a curse. These children also have rights to a good education. With the help of the Charmaine Foundation, the new Okaoba Primary School is bringing hope to these children and their families.
All children are vulnerable, and to actually have a disability puts a child at greater risk of exploitation and abuse. That is one of the reasons why the APIN project is here in the school. Charmaine Foundation is a non-governmental organization. We were established in 2004, and we work with orphan and vulnerable children and their families.
The special unit was created when the government found out that the special children were coming from far away, and the normal special schools were too far to the home of the children.
Between here and Songo, you do not have any school that caters to the needs of these children.
So the special inclusive unit was created, 2 in each local government of Lagos State.
We have the children in the inclusive unit. There are 76 of them. And then we have another children who have been classified vulnerable children.
And they need help.
For the children in the inclusive units, one of the problems they have is that the parents bring the children to school only when it is convenient. And they come from very far places.
I have a child coming to this school, New Okoba, Nursery and Primary School, special units. My house is a bit far from school, but because of the special need she needs, I have no choice. I bring her every day. It's difficult because in the morning we will queue. There won't be bus. After queue, I don't go out because they close 1 o'clock. Anywhere that I want to go, I won't be able to go. It's a very big challenge for me.
The mobility of the children coming to school is not easy for them. That's the parents bringing the children to school and taking them back in the afternoon is very difficult.
So what we do is to provide the kind of support such that the children that come here can actually learn efficiently.
Teaching mentally challenged children, they learn more visually than abstract. And most of those visual materials were not in place. But, well, the government is trying their best And we too, as a teacher, we are trying our own best by improvising.
They've done a good job by taking care of our child. But the only challenges they are having is the instrument they are using. They are just managing the little. They are trying their best, but they still need materials to teach these children.
Notwithstanding, these children have different disability. Some of them are autism, which I have to take them one after the other. There are times I may not do more than one subject in a day. And some of them, they cannot control their way they wee-wee. I have to take them to toilet again and at the same time come back to the class to teach them.
We have challenges pertaining to the teaching staff. As the teachers teaching the children, you are not many. Like, I'm the only visually impaired teacher teaching the children.
Most of these children, they need vocational materials. Academically, most of them cannot perform. So that's the reason why we are soliciting for help for this vocational material like shoemaking materials, tailoring, hairdressing, barbing materials, and those who will train them. Because taking them outside for this training, those people outside might not have enough patience in which we, as a teacher, will be giving to the trainer that will be employed into the school.
We provide support, education, health, psychosocial support. We provide shelter. But then we don't do it in isolation. We involve the parents. We want our parents to be the primary caregivers of their children. So we support the parents by providing financial literacy. In some cases, we are able to assess microcredit loans for the families.
The parents, they don't have money. That is, they are too poor to take good care of these children. So we need scholarship for them. We need writing materials for the visually impaired. That's tailor's frame and stylus. We need braille machine. We need thermophone machine that we can make photocopies of what we want the children to do at home. That's for the homework.
If they don't have this education, then they will become useless. Some of them will be going up and down begging, and they will not be able to take good care of them.
So the skills that are required to be able to function in the community are some of the things we are trying to provide through the school.
So we need all these kids to bring them up so that they can be self-reliant.
People tend to believe that just because someone has a disability, the person can be useful to the community. But experience has shown that despite the fact that they have whatever disability they have, they are still going to need to function in the community. What the school does is to encourage children who can already do these things to help the other children. The children are interdependent on each other.
I also advise others that is having special child at home that they should not keep them at home, they should bring them to school, because what they will learn is for their future. Without education, we cannot do anything. We cannot be anything in life.
Neokoba Primary School is doing a very wonderful job. They have been able to, impact the children better. And we believe that with support, they can actually do a lot more. So if we do get assistance for the school, then it means that more children can be reached through Neokoba Primary School.
What a video. It's always just heartwarming watching people going that extra mile to give every child an opportunity.
Touching lives.
Join me as I welcome to the studio our guests, Abimbola Ojoshikpe, Hafsa and Mulikat Adebayo to the studio. So welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I would like to even say congratulations for all the incredible work that you've been doing.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what else to say to you. You're just doing amazing work.
Thank you.
Mulikat, I want to ask you, what is it like raising a child with a special need?
Well, it's not an easy task it takes all the family time because he can't go or he can't move the rate where the normal child moves. Then everybody has to come down to his or her level. By taking him or her to school, if others are going to nearby school, you take a mile before taking him or her to the school. So those are the challenges.
I want to ask you, what do you like about your school?
I like my school.
Why?
Why do you like it? Tell me.
I like my school. The mommy that take me.
Oh.
You have a lot of children in your school, and I'm just wondering why are you so passionate about inclusion? A lot of people who deal with special needs, group people's needs together, but you seem very passionate about inclusion. Why?
Okay, to start with, Charmaine Foundation works with children and their families. Our vision is to be able to empower vulnerable groups within the community. You'll find that at the center of every kind of vulnerability, you have children and you have women. And so it is important for us, regardless of the circumstance of the child, to be the voice, to be the eyes, and to ensure that every child gets a chance.
So in recognition of all the amazing work that you're doing, Airtel would like to applaud all your efforts and would like to support you by giving you 2 computers, 1 laptop, hearing aids for 15 students, and head guards for 20 athletic students. How do you feel about that?
I think it's really very awesome when out of all the busyness, people stop to appreciate others.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't stop there. All right, they're also going to give you a supply of 5 sewing machines, 5 shoemaking machines, 2 braille machines, 20 boxes of braille paper, 20 tailor frames with stylus, and a laptop and 2 computers. How do you feel?
That's awesome.
Well, you deserve all the appreciation, so I'd like to say thank you to every single one of you for coming here today. And thank you especially for all the work you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Touching lives.
Imagine that one day, you and your brother are riding your bike to a nearby church function, and suddenly, a fast car comes out of nowhere and smashes into you, crushing your leg and sending you flying into the bushes. It sounds terrifying, but that is exactly what happened to Hosea and Iswa Gajari.
The rural areas outside Kaduna are mostly peaceful and far away from congestion and traffic of the big city. The roads are good and fairly quiet with few accidents. But for 2 young boys, a hit and run changed their lives forever.
My name is John Aliu. I live at Kasoma Geni here, and I run a small business center. I know this family for a very long time. We grew up together here. These families, their life has been terrible. They lost their father some years back. Sometime last year, the children involved in an accident, a ghastly motorcycle accident. They have just an uncle who went in and tried to see that, take charge of their responsibility in the hospital. Since then, they have been battling with them.
My name is Tanko Gejere. I'm an elderly brother to the father of Sia and Isua. My brother passed away in 2005, and I took up the responsibility of this family.
Nazami is Diza Gejere. Tu awana mena Hosea Isua. Lu choose na chimi so na rene ni maga ruaya. Plus na so no na ga duma. Uro ni maga ru. To gene ni she go mo ho ya na wande hari la dele.
So around August, Isua and Osia were invited on a program at a village called Tashangichi along Kasoma Kaduna Road. So on their way going, a car hit them and he hit and run.
Otua mesiho sia gejere anezumu yendu senani dumu umota siama aneda zuman mota le amasu anita buyishia atweni ga asibiti so uchusen no hole falen de nyonde she ga atweni ga asibiti so uchusen o falen ni wala so anelasa ko ya oni hanu wala kelaba.
When we were conveyed to the hospital in St. Gerard Hospital Kaduna, Osia, his leg was seriously damaged. And then Isua, his head too was seriously damaged. And all their bodies, even Isua cannot even hold anything with his left hand, even as I'm talking to you right now. So, in fact, things are not all that easy with us, as far as this family is concerned.
You have Tugamisi Sua. Tugami Sua. Manda Zema. Asia. To Hadian Zini. Yemidi. Gano family. Uga Maga Bounce. One family. Haladin Uzuno Bounce Lim. Haladin. When Yemidi. Gene Cumin. Gabada. And is not glad than is so good.
We are back from the hospital now, it's 1 year now. And being I and the mother who are helpless, in fact, it's very difficult for us even to see to their welfare, talk less of their school fees. And in fact, life is very, very, very difficult with us here.
You were using a one day come down one or your body when my father go. Don't get in an easy man using an easy do the knee come down being bought town. I like the mission or holla.
Look at you, come and come a class accident one. So Mashi or Mukarata, look at you send Mashi do Mukarato, so Malu send at was in Mashi even a Yamen. So Malu send Masu come over Karatumo Kajera, so one of us in this Yama Farugin and the issues and issue of Mukarata. So one Mukaratas Yama passa, so again loosen they come Karatunga Chedan. So conditions, Yama come and no send Mukaratas in Laga. So when it was my young to send Zuma Koi. So then you send a deck come Temoko Temokon, and then send deck come or Kache, de Kalanto, wala, you send a Milo Kalantara. You send so one.
If they can get any assistance to go to school and come back to do something to help the mother, I think it will be better.
Wow, what a really sad video there. Not only was it a hit and run, but one that also altered two people's lives. Please join me as I welcome our guests to the studio, Hosea and Isua Gajere, along with their uncle, John Gajere. Welcome to the program. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate your being here. Hosea, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel when you woke up and your leg was cut off?
Megaji, and Jim Kafadin yana damu na sosai yana girgiza ne yana tattaba ni kamar ana cizo na ne.
Now, Isua, I know that you still have some pains in your body. Yes. What parts of your body still hurts you? What's your hope for them? What's your hope for them?
My hope for them is to see that they get something doing old, he will get completely healed and then go back to school and complete his secondary school. While this one will struggle for him to get admission somewhere.
Okay.
So much so that I'll become like this, I think there's a need for him to continue with his education.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the program. Thank you for sharing your story with us. I think you're incredibly brave, young boys, and I know that despite everything that's happened, you will do so much more in future. And we want to, Airtel wants to touch your lives in some way, just make things just a little bit easier for you. So I'd like to let you know that we'll be giving Hosea a prosthetic leg.
Zai taimake ni ta wurin yin ayyuka da dama da kuma yin ababa da dama saboda kamar yadda ina yi abubuwa kamar da, so ina ganin zan dinga yin su inda ya kamata kuma zai taimake ni sosai inda ya kamata. Allah shi taimake mu.
We're not stopping there. We're also going to give Iswa, he's going to get a consultation with a physiotherapist for 3 months so that he can use his hand properly again.
I'm very appreciative for what you are going to do to me. Thank you very much.
And then it doesn't stop there because we want you to, continue farming and so that they can still go to school.
Yeah.
So you're going to receive farm implements, 5 hoes, 5 cutlasses, 5 axes. You'll also receive seedling, so a bag of millets, a bag of guinea corn, a bag of rice, soya beans as well.
Wow, thank you.
And 200 tubers of yam.
Very much.
How do you think this is going to help? How do you think this is going to help?
To help us upgrade our life. And I only wish it will expand to an extent that I will be able to touch another person's life the way Airtel has touched my life.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, we thank Airtel. There's no other words more than this. Thank you.
I would like to say thank you for letting us touch your lives.
Thank you very much for touching our life.
Thank you for joining Airtel Touching Lives. Be sure to join us again as we celebrate people that are making a difference right here in Nigeria.
I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light.